Well, this is me, Camden, on Channel Camden, and it's 8:16 in the morning where I'm at. And, you know, before my college classes can start, I'm gonna go ahead and watch the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. And, you know, along with you guys, you probably already watched the trailer already by the time you're watching the video, but it doesn't matter. You're here for my reactions, what I think about it. Finally, this trailer came out. I've been waiting for the longest. I've been waiting like 80 years for a Brand New Day trailer came out. Finally, it's here. It's finally here. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
I can't believe our first hit at my team. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Sorry.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. Oh, Frank! You just hit me with a van!
Put your weapon.
It's the Punisher.
Shoot yourself.
Go home! And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Oh.
What is happening
Is that
to me?
Paul? Ooh.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous. Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid. And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're, a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ,
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
friendly neighbor.
Finger licking good special. That's what I'm talking about.
Of course, oiny.
Was peak. That superhero movie 2026. I can't wait. Top 5 MCU, probably top 1. Peak. Him fighting that hand. He was like there's the Punisher. I saw like the Bruce Banner. There's like and there's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It already sets the tone. You already know what type of movie this is going to be. Straight out from that trailer. Taking back to my rating trailers days. Yeah, to my long time subscribers. And like you know that Peter Parker is at a point in his life where he has nobody. Absolutely no one. Aunt May's dead. And the fact that literally not a single person on Earth remembers him. No MJ, no Ned, no nothing. Then in the trailer you also see bits of him, seeing him on his phone. He goes to certain places and he sees MJ and Ned. And there's also MJ talking to another dude. His name turns out to be Paul. And alright man, whatever.
sorry.
And you can tell Peter, he's just tired, sick, depressed, lonely, single, like a lot of 20-year-olds out there. You see the style of Spidey swinging and fighting some of the villains. Just in Daniel Cretton, already the perfect guy to direct Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Like right there, he already got the sauce, right there. The little shot with seeing Peter's eye in the mask, no one else did that. I was really surprised that they did that. That's crazy. That's wild. That like you see inside the mask, but like inside his mask, like his eyes like in the mask, and like the style of the swinging, the way he's fighting some of the bad guys is perfect. It feels straight out of a comic book, especially with that peak costume. That costume is Spider-Man. It's like Ramita era Spider-Man, except the spider is bigger. And like some of the villains he's fighting.
Oh boy!
That stuff is
Yes!
Like Boomerang and the hand is perfect. Like there's so many villains in this movie, and that doesn't mean all of them are going to be main villains. Just because there's more than one villain in a comic movie, like at all, does not equate to Amazing Spider-Man 2. Calm down. Tarantula in there as well, and also back on the hand. Spider-Man fighting ninjas is going to be too fun. I cannot wait to see that particular fight scene.
Rebirth.
Right there. And the Scorpion finally, after 1,800,005, 15 years, we see Michael Mando in the Scorpion costume fighting Spider-Man. Meanwhile, the Vulture is hanging with Morbius, nonetheless, that might get decanonized. Who knows? He didn't show up in the trailer, but he was in the movie. Tombstone, and he's played by Tobias. I can't wait. I'll put him near Miles Morales, though. He's going to say something insane. And also, I heard some reports that Tombstone might be like a big crime boss, similar to a certain animated show out there. You know, where they had to use Tombstone instead of using the typical Kingpin. Interesting. Wonder what the show this reminds me.
Male guy in a suit doesn't stink.
Spider-Man getting the key to the city, which is cool, and it's kind of to show that Peter Parker has been really busy as Spider-Man. He really had any time to be the normal Peter Parker, because to him, he has nothing as Peter Parker. All he has is Spider-Man. So with him being Spider-Man a lot, he's good at his job at protecting New York. So recreations of comic covers, of course, always give props to that. I love it. I love it when you do things like that. I love it. I always did. I'll never stop loving it. And then the fun little interaction with the Punisher. And I love how, like, before the trailer, some people were like, Tom Holland's Peter Parker is going to call him Mr. Castle every 10 seconds because he has to respect every single superhero and anti-hero. He has to treat him the same way he treated Tony Stark.
Mother.
Go home!
I like to show that already in this movie, he will not stand the Punisher. You will get immediately annoyed in a second. And that's not the only outer Marvel Universe characters in the movie.
Hulk machine!
Bruce Banner. Like, I'm happy to see Mark Ruffalo be Bruce Banner again. It's nice to see him again. It is. And also, I heard Savage Hulk. Savage Hulk is returning in this movie. I miss Savage Hulk. Can't wait to see that. And we might even see a Spider-Man, Hulk, and Punisher all-out brawl, possibly. And of course,
oh, can you see into my
there was a hooded figure in the movie. is most likely Sadie Sink. And many people around the world want to know, who's Sadie Sink playing in Spider-Man Brand New Day? Could it be, these are not my theories, but these are ones people say. Could it be Black Cat? Could it be Rachel Summers? Could it be Firestar? I don't like that theory. Or could it be Jean Grey? That's the main one because, you know, there's only 3 people in the Marvel Universe that have red hair, no one else. And last, it Sadie Sink turns out to be an original character named Jennifer Harwell. Or it turns out to be some sort of obscure comic book character like Mila Griffin in Spider-Man vs. Darkhawk issue number 15. She appeared in nothing else. Aspects from the other and some Spider-Tone stuff, which is really unexpected. And Tom might get organic webs. Interesting. See, now, I was fine with the organic webbing in the Raimi version. You know, I mean, it makes sense, you know, if he gets the abilities of a spider, why can't he shoot webs? Even though, realistically, he'll shoot webs out of his butt as well. But that doesn't matter. That's besides the point. But I also like the web shooters, too, because it shows Peter Parker's intellect. I can appreciate 2 things. So who knows? What could it be? Maybe the organic webs might be temporary. You know, be like, man, why is MJ the CEO of this movie, bro? Well, I gotta say, it makes sense. It will strengthen Peter's arc a little bit when he sees the people he cared about deeply from afar, and he wants to tell them something, and he wants to be around them, but he can't. It'll add even more to his arc and his mental health and how he will feel. Because, like, MJ and Ned just being completely absent, I don't know. Spider-Man, like, into the future of the MCU. Of course, it seems like Creighton would be the normal director of Spider-Man movies going forward. He better be. Or Feige, check your mailbox. And maybe we might see him get the black suit at some point. I really want to see that, actually. And of course, Tom Holland's Spider-Man will most likely be in either Doomsday or Secret Wars, or both. Nice to see this character again, like this version of the character again. This has been like since 2021 since we last seen Tom's Peter Parker. And we should see him more often, but we haven't. Because, I mean, I guess, you know, right stuff. Tom Holland being busy with other projects. So is Zendaya, and them getting married. And Jonathan Majors stuff going on. And just a lot of things. And the vibe of this movie is perfect. As that Scott Johnson art came to life, it feels like, it seems like the movie that Tom Holland has always envisioned for this character, if it makes sense. I'm ready to see it, like just the flavor this time around. It just, I don't know, I'm very captivated by it. But yeah, you know, I'm rambling, but it feels nice to see this trailer finally. Been waiting 80 years for this, and of course with people talking about the movie every day, because with Spider-Man movies, there's always speculation. There's always talking, you know, about what could be in the movie, who could be in the movie. It's been this way for the longest time, since the Raimi trilogy, and it will never change. And Spider-Man fans are very impatient, and I'm one of those impatient. So anyways, yeah, you know, I love the trailer. If you guys like, comment, had a mean comment, subscribe. As you can see, I'm definitely not in the Marvel Studios HQ meeting room, and I probably shouldn't be recording in here without permission. Oh wait, that's Kevin Feige outside. Hold on.
Ho, brother, ho, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.